Hello everyone and welcome to a new modern video. The deck in front of me is the probably just most fun and most beloved deck in modern right now. This is a true mid-range deck that is having success in modern. The list in front of me is the one that top 8 the American RC that just happened yesterday. This player was 9-0 heading into day 2 and then converted to a top 8. There is pretty classic list, honestly, with Ether Vial. I remember talking about a version with Gyrosos and Ocelot, but then I think you're just playing worse energy and you don't really want to do that. You don't want to do worse energy, which is, a deck in modern right now, and it's not even one of the best. So I think you just want to do something different, which is just going big with Overlord of Balamork, with Flicker Wisp, and this list is playing 3 Emperor of Bones. A card that I really love, a card that I've tried to make work in modern a lot. And yeah, this probably may be the best shell for it. You can try in different like Goryo and decks like that, but those decks just don't really end up being that good in a format that hates Graveyard so much, given that Breach is the best deck in the format. So this deck doesn't really care too much about Graveyard hate. If you want to hate my Graveyard, sure, Overlord will fill it again. And, the Emperor of Bones can just be that good in combination with Solitude. So clean, right? You just have Emperor, you play Solitude, you pay 2, you bring back Solitude. It's like basically build your own Ephemerate Solitude. All right, speaking of Ephemerate, this is a lot of Ephemerates. The Zen doesn't really do very much. I think I'm gonna mulligan. You wanna see Ketramose in this deck? Yeah, that's the new card, Ketramose. I don't know how it does in this deck, but it definitely does well with Psychic Frog. Yeah, exactly. So we will see. We will definitely see that card in action. Although, of course, as you know, 3 color, blah blah blah. Alright, the opponent's playing Breeding Pool and Moxopal. That's the boogeyman of the format. Not easy to beat a turn 1 memory on the play when I don't have a Solitude or a push. So that's the 1 mana Dark Confident over there. Or is it Sagas as well? This matchup is definitely heavily negative game 1, but we can turn it around post sideboard with Ranith Magistrate and mostly mostly the other one, the Stone is Silence. All right, so here I choose to play Emperor of Bones over Phalia because I'm gonna snipe the grinding station, which my opponent could have like eventually used to combo. All right, they have access to 4 mana at the moment. They play Annually Heat on my Emperor of Bones. And their construct would be very large. All right, I certainly want to kill Emery there, so I'll do that. I think life total matters a lot. I think it matters more than Emperor of Bones adaptation. I'm just gonna do this. So opponent's gonna have a 7/7 this turn attacking me. But thankfully they don't have the equipment that gives haste. So we can maybe try to like do some failure thing. Not sure. It'll be very hard. Maybe a Solitude draw can turn it around. Solitude plus failure. Sorry, plus Ephemerate can kill up to 3 construct. Yeah, I dislike Dranith Magistrate for sure. The thing is that this deck can fetch Granite Magistrate with actually, you can't fetch it with Recruiter. Well, you can like reanimate it or Violet in. So Stony Silence a bit abominable with Ether Vial. Okay, opponent gets Awar Might. Interesting. Plays a new Emery. I guess they were just waiting for me to kill their Emery because they had another one in hand. Of course, being legendary is somewhat a downside on a magic card. Unless that card is the One Ring, I guess. Okay. All right. Taking this hit here. I think they want to try to kill my Vial. Yeah, exactly. I'll put into play Failure. Now we need to draw well here. If we draw well, it's not the worst. Let's think about this. Obviously, there's no way where my Failure can blink Solitude. I can attack with Failure, blink that. Hmm. All right, what's your artifacts in the graveyard? So here I can go for sure Emperor and exile Awar Might and begin combat. See, I think I'm gonna punt it here. I'll put a punted here. They don't have mana to activate the Urza Saga. That's a big mistake. They shouldn't have played a Soga Lantern. Because here my Failure can take down this construct forever. All right. Of course, like Emperor of Bones bringing back Awar Mai is not as good. Okay, they're doing something on the turn. What is that? Okay. All right. So here, what I can do, and what maybe isn't that bad of a choice, is ephemerating the Skyclave. This will give my opponent a 3/3 token, but they will not have a good engine, right? Although a 3/3 token is kind of annoying for my Failure, because my opponent will have a 3/3 with Saga or like a 4/4. Hmm. It turns off Amber. My opponent actually cannot make a construct if I kill this. I think it's going to be a good choice. Yeah, I think my opponent now is going to be unable to make a construct with Saga because they just don't have mana. All right, I think a bunch of weird things happened and we're actually looking great this game. Also, all the Emeries are near exile zone, so they can't go off with Emery and Breach because we exiled them all. We could have also old ephemerate for Breach. That's a clever thought. Okay, a second Soga Lantern. I did not expect that. Not that I care, but I just didn't expect that. Alright, put in place Tamio. I can exile that again with Ephemerate. And they play on the word Breach. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Malevolent Rumble? Okay. Huh. So they didn't find Grinding Station, which would have given them the win. Remember, we exiled Grinding Station on turn 2 with Emperor of Bones. Like, everything we did, it seemed like not as impactful, right? But it actually ended up mattering so much. Like exiling the Grinding Station on turn 2 with Bones, exiling the Emery. I mean, now they have another. Okay, what did they got here? They got Amber. Okay. So they have Amber and Opal. Okay. I guess they can cast another Rumble. They're looking for to play. They're looking to find grinding station. All right, they didn't. They can still go Emery. So that's four more tries. Yeah, they go Emery with Amber from hand. Ninth of Mog. Thank you for the 23rd month. Welcome to the stream. They go Emery. Dice. They still did not find station. Let's go. But they do have a lot of mana. So they can try again. They go Opal and they go Rumble. Yeah, they can go Rumble now. I gotta get lucky here to dodge. Let's see. Don't find station. Come on. Nice, they didn't find it. Although I think they are, yeah, they're eating two cards, but like eventually they'll find it. It's pretty impossible that they keep on breaking. Yeah. I think eventually they'll find it. Like they just go Rumble, eat this three, doesn't matter. Let's see. All right, they found the station. Although they found the station, they have 16 cards in the graveyard, storm count 11. So they can play Opal. They can play Station. 13 storm count. So they just need to cast a few more Opals and then the Grape Show will be lethal now. All right. So we ended up losing this game. I wonder if holding up Ephemerate on Apparition for Breach was better. They also would have had Unholy Heat in the graveyard to kill my Apparition in response. Must be said. I guess they didn't have double red. So maybe I should have just hold up Ephemerate. Not sure. I think I've done all I could. My opponent is playing a deck a tier above mine. So I think, I was on the draw. They had a great start. They maybe yeah, I think it was actually a good performance for this main deck. Again, bad matchup, game one, but now it's gonna improve post sideboard. We're gonna bring in Stony Silence and such. Gonna let all of this resolve. Sometimes Magical Line is just cleaner if you let them do the thing because you can see that they just lag and stuff like that happens. So, all right, now plus side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a lot. I wonder how many of this do I want? Let's see. What is bad? Buongiorno Vibro. What is bad? All right. Let me quickly think about it. I'm just dragging cards here. I'm not necessarily sure about what I'm doing. Maybe it can be the ether vials that go out whenever you bring Wrath of Disguise and Stone of Silence. Maybe I don't want Fibro and Sirad. Thank you for the sub. Do something like this. Fairy Macabre can be worse if I card Recruiter. Let me just think about it. I'm not submitting yet. Um yeah, I don't want the full force solitude, given that I'm shutting down on ephemerates. I can do like 3 of that. And what about recruiter? Is that a good thing that I cut it? Think so. I think so. Let's try and run this. All right, Zen doesn't have Stone of Silence, so not as good. All right, opponent. Kick things off with a turn 1 Tamio, which you gotta kill with Fatal Push. Followed by Emperor of Bones. Taking the Tamio. Let's see if they have a turn 2 Emery. They do. Stone of Silence, nice. Okay. I'm thinking about Spell Pierce or Spell Snare. So what I'm doing here is simply Solitude Pitch Failure, Exile Emery forever, and then I'm gonna play Stone of Silence. So my opponent cannot disenchant this. I just want to keep them off of hmm. I just want to keep them off of Flim of Anor for 2 modes. I just want to kill those wizards in my turn. Yeah, they do float blue, but I'm not gonna give you a reason to. I'm not gonna give you reasons to yeah, have the blue mana up right now. I'm gonna take only he just in case you go breach. I don't think I care about the rest. I guess I should have taken Boseiju because some people play Life from the Loam. This is disrespect to the sewer. Yeah, I never really understood why people call black white sewers. So don't ask. Yeah, in the hindsight, I think I should have exiled Boseiju. Not that it matters, but this is just a tiny edge. See, told you, Life from the Loam. But these are the tiny edges that you gain if you know the format of Modern. Our opponent got a land there. Okay. Hello, Hoboer. So here I have to exile that from the loam. Ephemerate, I don't care. Wrath of the Skies. Not ideal. Not ideal. So here I just have to exile that from the loam. Because Life from the Loam can be dredged, bring back Boseiju, and also just bring back, value cards. So let's just exile that. And I still don't want to adapt this. Because once you adapt it, you can't adapt it anymore. Now, of course, I had to exile my failure for Solitude, but I think it was the right choice at the time. Okay, they go Rumble. They find Breach. So they have Breach in end. Urza Saga. Another one. 3 Rumble. Okay, you have Breach and Station in end. So you're only looking for a way to kill my Stone of Silence. Gonna go Wrath of the Skies. X equal 0. I guess Spells Snare. I did play around it though, early game. So pretty happy about it. Now I didn't play around it, but I was mostly playing around Spell Pierce. Maybe I should have played. Maybe I should have kept playing around Spells Snare though. And just pay X equal 1 more because they couldn't Spells Snare that way. If we adapt and get a clue of Tamio, we can crack it because of Stone of Silence. Anyway, let's go to combat. What does Emperor of Bones exile here? It's really not that much I care now. Really not that much I care. Everything else seems like it's just cards that you bring back once you go breach. There's like 2 old pulls. I think I'm gonna take Tamio, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. If 3 Rumble, I'm not gonna start taking all the Rumbles. Yeah, we're in a spot where we have our prison, but we don't have a great clock. And now, if I wanted to play around spells now, particularly and not spell pierce, I could have gone X equal 3. But then, if that spell pierce, I would have felt like exactly the same. So I think when in doubt, it's all right. Just decided something and it didn't work out, but it's okay. Here they can make a construct. They can also just play station to make the bigger construct. Okay, they have another Tamiyo. That's a third one. Do I want to push it? We'll see. I probably just can't ignore this Tamiyo. Let's see. So, yeah, let me thoughts easier. What's my left total? 16. Okay. Can take Underworld Breach. Yet Tamiyo will definitely make the construct larger. Dark Ray, 15th month. Thank you, my friend. Opponent has a mystery card in end. What can it be? Grape Shot. Huh. I'll still take Breach. I could take Grape Shot and exile it, but I'm not losing to the combo. This is a game where I would just be losing to value of Underworld Breach easily. My opponent construct will actually not be that large. It'll be 4/4. So I think I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go Emperor of Bones, Exile Solitude, and then just cast it. Exile Tamiyo, and then attack for 7. My opponent Saga are small here. There are only 2/2 for now, and they'll be 4/4 next turn. Then I can push one, they'll be 3/3, so still smaller than my Emperor of Bones. So yeah, just one single Emperor of Bones carrying this game as like a one man army since turn 2 to turn 6. Hello there, Ty. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Emperor of Bones. So we adapt. I can play Tamiyo. Sorry, I meant to say Solitude. Exile Tamiyo. E mando entrambi. You probably chump. No, you don't chump? Okay. Now you make a 2/2 untap, make it 3/3 untap. I guess it is a 5/5. Hmm. It is a 5/5 after all. So 2/2, 3/3, get an artifact 4/4. You probably get Soul Guide. Unless you set it out. You can Mox Opal. Okay. And you can go tap 2, Grinding Station. So it's a 5/5. And then you attack. No, you don't attack. Okay. I'm gonna just untap here. I don't need to show you that I have push. Okay, just double checking. I think this list is only running one Shadowy Backstreet. Could have been two. All right. Well, actually, I could trade. Maybe it's not a bad idea to trade, honestly. Because like, if opponent plays another artifact, this construct becomes bigger. So I'm just gonna exile a card with Emperor and just attack. Yeah. Yeah, at that point, I'm trading Emperor for Construct. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that. Because, like, I could just always draw, another removal spell, and then I need Emperor of Bones in play. Yeah, I feel like this game, if I rattle this guy's for 3 instead of for 2, I just win on the spot. Just okay. Yeah, this is exactly why I didn't want to, because now it's a 6-6, so it doesn't trade anymore. But I just feel like it's not really gonna trade ever. Like I don't want to trade. I don't want them to trade. Also, how many Godless Shrine are we playing in this list? 3. Okay. Alright, I'm certainly gonna push one of these now. Then I'll 11. Yeah. The fetch doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna not fetch because I can get a basic anytime I want. My mana's already clean. Alright. There's no creatures in the graveyard, so it's gonna simply attack with this. Oh, I should have. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have played Emperor of Bones to exile one more card. Definitely a mistake. That's okay. Again, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm taking Boseiju just in case they have a second life from the loam. And then I'm attacking. You're at 5. You have Grape Shot in hand, which can be scary a little bit. Unholy Heat. Alright. That was a good draw, opponent. That was a good draw. Okay, let's play this and pass. We're in top deck mode. I do have lots of damage here next turn because I can like double adapt. Alright. Untap. Granite Magistrate. Pretty bad, but okay. Let me just I could exile my own Emperor of Bones. I just don't care about that. I'm just exiling Unholy Heat instead. I'll play this random 1-3 and pass. Double adapt, I meant. Adapt to both of my Emperor of Bones. Of course, not the same. There Magistrate is, again, ooh, another Saga. It's gonna be hard. Need to draw. I mean, I have a lots of answer for Saga. I have lots of these enchants in my deck. Like, actually very many. Considering if I should deck thin. Alright, I'll deck thin here. Alright, let me count the outs I have to the second Saga. I have, well, actually not that many. Overlord is nothing. Witch Enchanters, Wrath of the Skies, Weather Archer Phantom. Yeah, it's not too many. Why don't we have to fetch? We have less land to draw. So in theory, that doesn't matter. In practice, it matters a little bit, and you lose a life. My opponent was into attack with Construct with Grave Shard in hand, the life total would have mattered more. But now that I felt like I was in need of a top deck, otherwise I lose, I'm gonna be like, all right, now it matters more. And it worked. But this was the reasoning basically. It's probably there's like no science behind it, it's just vibes. How was my weekend? I there was a scheduled RCQ on Sunday, but they deleted it because apparently by the rules of Magic, you can't have an RCQ on Sunday. I didn't go to any pre-release. I played a vintage tournament instead in paper, and yeah, went well and had fun as always. I'm just gonna take again. Like it doesn't really matter. Spells near. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. And pass. But now in Spain, you had very many RCQs on Sunday. It's crazy. Apparently, the store was contacted by a What's employee saying they couldn't have an RCQ during the pre-release. Yeah. All right. Do I want to? Nah. Let's just untap. Yeah. Now they even have a blocker for my White Witch fan. Ooh, Mengu, bravo, bravissimo Mengu. Well, this should be a win here. All right. Okay, we won the game. Hence, the cyber was perfect. No, actually, it's not. But you know, Stone Science did his job. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna submit the same. I've no reason to say the cyber was correct or wrong. But Harain, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Then on Friday, this Friday, so in a few days, I'm going to Chicago to do some paper draft and standard testing for the Pro Tour. So I'm gonna be absent from stream for a while. All right, one land end, put him also to six, have a stone of silence. I'm keeping. I feel like I have higher chances by keeping this hand than to mulligan a hand with two lands. Where am I going to be? I don't know. There's a testing house address. I'm gonna take an Uber there, and I'm not gonna leave the house until it's the PT, and then I'm gonna go home. That's the plan. You should have taught me to stand in streams. He actually has a job to do. He has editing to do for Mango's workshop. I know that you think that videos, you snap your fingers and they appear, but it's actually him working. So if he's here, it's not working, and I'm working here. You know, everyone has their job. All right. Should I solitude the Tamio? Put them all to 5. I will. What do we pitch? Maybe even Interrupter. So Dragon's Magister is just an awful magic card. So I'm just gonna pitch that instead. -6, -10 in Chicago. It's fine. I'll only experience the Chicago weather from the walk Uber home, and that's it. Okay. Okay, we just need to draw land here. It can't be that hard. It isn't. It was in fact very easy. All right, so let's go Godless Shrine. And what am I choosing here? Of course, they showed me spells in there. Let's think about it. All right, so I think White Orchid Phantom is actually super important because, like, no, you know what I mean, right? If I kill it now, opponent spell pierces. Then next turn it goes Stone of Silence. I think it's still better. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna cast it now. All right. Okay, so we did this. Now, obviously, I have to hope they don't have a Left from the Loam. That's gonna be a bad one to get. Ooh, a little Fairy Macabre. Okay. See, sometimes keeping one lander is allowed, but this is like very much the exception to the rule. It's like you have all your cyber card and all you need is a land drop. That's why I think it's okay. But the game obviously is not over yet. I'll load them all to 5. So Tamio. Hopefully I draw land so I can stack evaporation that. Ooh, Overlord. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna solitude the Stami immediately. Pitching Aven. We already have Stone and Silence that stops my opponent from comboing. We'll set Fairy Macabre. But yeah, so the previous game, I just want to repeat this again for the newest people. It was very important that we discarded Underworld Breach and not Grape Shot. Win condition is fake. Win condition don't matter in Magic. All that matters is the engine. So you gotta stop the engine, not the win condition. Okay. I just came to my idea now that my opponent lost the game with Grape Shot in hand. So it's very important that you detached from this idea that win condition actually matters. They don't. You just draw a lot of cards and you win with constructs. That's why some people play a grape shot instead of the other one, because grape shot can be a better spell to cast. I'm gonna cast Thoughtseize. I really don't have anything else to do. Yeah. Okay, so they have Boseiju, so they're ready to disrupt my Stony. But thankfully, they multi 5 and they don't have any engine going. They didn't draw any rumbles. They didn't draw. I mean, they did draw two Tamio, but we like immediately killed them because again, you don't want them to have any flow of cards. Yeah, but usually decks without a B plan are bad, so it doesn't matter. Combo decks of B plans usually are not common to play against. The lag is back. Yeah, I heard so. I heard that the lag is back. This past weekend there was like a standard showcase, and many people in my group at least complained about the lag. But I was only playing paper magic, so I had no lag. Ooh, you're saying a nice thing, TD Knight. Time to ramp. Huh. I could ephemerate the White Orchard Phantom and get and wow, that's a cool line. Do you think it's a right play to do? You know what? I'm down for it. Let's go. I hope you don't have a. Nah, it's bad, right? Oh, they can see the match. But I think it was bad. Like, imagine they go Anoli Heat or Flame of Anor. No, I think this was bad play. I think this was a bad play. It's like you just take your turn, draw, play that. Like you don't need to. Nah, this is bad. This is bad. This is a bad play. Bad play. All right. Thankful put a multi 5 and died because they didn't function very well. Sometimes you take those. Yeah, but once it's a good play. Nah, nah, nah. We are professional. I mean, not professional. We are trying to be competitive players. We don't say that thing. It once is a good play. Yeah. It's when you're ahead, don't move. Don't expose yourself to 2 for 1 for literally no reason. You're gonna draw like when you're in a decent spot and are low on lands, it's actually the dream case scenario. Like you're just eventually gonna draw a land, and if you don't draw a land, you'll draw more spells. Yeah. Chad, do you remember when I told you that I bought the Overlord for 10 and 12 euros? Actually, one of them didn't ship. I got scammed. I only have 3 now. Need to buy the fourth one for 35. Also, Mango gets scammed. It's not just you. This weekend, Perlolo came and we did some paper testing, and he got the same treatment with the Oculus. He bought one didn't ship, so he only has 3. But yeah, we did a lot of standard paper testing as well. He came down from Milan for 2 days. All right, we beat Breach in the first round, so That's a good start. It took 40 minutes, so that's less of a good start. I like my videos to be around 2 hours. So hope the next opponents will be faster. You left Milan a week ago and you miss Italy? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Milan is definitely a different experience than, most of every other city. But yeah, definitely Italy. All right. I'm gonna go survey Landier. I think it's better than casting Witch Enchanter. Putting it probably on Blue Black Frog or Esper Frog. No, what was that? I think it's Esper Frog. Froggers. Okay. Very good. Very good. You think your best experience in Italy has been Bologna? Yeah. Nah, I mean, you can mention every city and it will be, and you'll have a great experience for sure. Siracusa? Ooh, nice. I've never been there, but I love Sicily. On top and draw, I'll simply go for Overlord and then I'll go Solitude. Unless they, yeah. This is gonna be a very hard matchup for my opponent. Like, it's like one of the most polarized matchup in Modern right now. Okay, at least they thought he's the other Overlord, so we don't really have anything going on. So we'll just patiently wait. Flicker withdraw just immediately wins the game. Ogre Trawler. I think I'm casting it. I just like to have a creature to attack with. I'm gonna get a Swamp. Because my opponent plays Harbinger of the Seas, so I like to have both of my basics out. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do tourism in Italy, there's like you'll probably find so much resources online between like YouTube and TikTok that you will just, you know. Oh wow, Orc the Boga Trawler. Okay, got. But if you do the combo Rome, Tuscany, Venice in any order, I think it's probably the most popular one. What are we playing against? Yeah, I think that's Esper Frog. Yeah, I think it top 8 it in Japan. Top 8 in the RC Japan. Push, push, push. Yeah, I haven't seen Bowmaster in main deck Frog in a while. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a good card. Like, I wouldn't play a main deck, but it's not something revolutionary, you know. Just patiently waiting for Overlord. It's crazy, Bowmaster fell off. I mean, not really crazy. It's only good against one deck against Boris Energy. That's it. It's bad against every other deck. But it didn't attack. Oh, you're playing around failure. Okay. What do you think about Mill in Modern? Usually a hater, but I have the Mill deck ready for a stream later on. It's not great, but it's a deck. You can play it. Weird. They played around failure, but it has spells in there. Mill did well in Japan, right? I think it finished like 10th, something like that. So I got that list loaded. It's main deck surgical action going on. I'm gonna hold the fatal push for the frog. I will ignore these. Oh, is this an Oculus? If it is, I need to top deck. Otherwise, you lose quickly to that. You didn't like Venice when you went? Oh my, what happened? I did not like Venice. Ay, 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 that doesn't die to push. What's the sorcery? A 2-mana 8 flyer? Judge? Power creep? Alright. Oh man, I also didn't find a white card, so I can't even ephemerate this Overlord and get Solitude. Ah, that's quite unlucky to draw push there. I don't even have the 5th land. This is unlucky. Okay, can't move, really? You got stung by mosquito 30 times? What's that? What do you mean? That's like every city. That's like summer. In summer, that's how it get. That's how it goes. Oh, I don't like Venice. I got stung by mosquito. I just stay home then. All right. Take 5. Oh, sorry, take 8. I think I'm gonna ephemerate end of turn. What's that? What's happening? 5 was a lore revealed. 5. Oh, this is another Merc died. Maybe. That was 8. Hmm. 7. Okay. All right. Ephemerate this thing. Mill 4. Yes. Gonna get. Ooh, Emperador. Emperador es muy bueno, I think. I think is better than Solitude here. I can get back Solitude later. Yeah. So let's get Emperor. You concede? What? How do you concede there? Just wait a second. Just wait a second. Man, I haven't done anything this game. Check the things I did this game to win. I played turn 2 Overlord. That's it. Crazy. No, but it was over. Like next turn, I go pick up Solitude, draw a step. If it's a white card, I kill both of your thing. But even if it isn't, I get Emperor of Bones, come out, Solitude attack, gain 3, kill your thing. Uh, this is definitely a show that this is a pretty good matchup. Yeah, man. Did I like Venice because of the mosquito? Is something that I will remember. Okay. What do we do? Um, Honestly, my cyber cards are all bad. Main deck cards also, I guess, not exciting, such as um White of the Orchard Phantom. Maybe I just want Thoughtseize. When in doubt, I guess Thoughtseize is a filler. Yeah, yeah, I know it was game over. It's just that it wasn't. I get it. Conceding isn't like if this is testing, it's totally fine to concede. In testing, you just I concede super quickly. Are mosquitoes bad all around Italy? They are like in summer you have mosquitoes. Like in summer they are there. Like you just either put spray on or just constantly look at your body to kill them. And you do get like a satisfaction of having killed a mosquito. You know what I mean? So it's not like necessarily a bad experience. Like when you kill a mosquito, you feel like you've accomplished something. So it does give you. Ooh, opponent kept a while. Attenzione. Oh, by the way, I hate consent to memory against this deck. I think it's bad. Anyway, we have the classic line of, oh, I'll take your consider and you lose. But that's a bad line. I'm not going to do that. Um, they have Stern Scolding, which is actually very strong. This is a good end, actually. Killing a mosquito is like getting a Nobel Prize for ego. But let's take a frog. I think like that's the only way that their deck can overcome my deck. All right, you drew a land. All good. It's very important that you don't discard consider in this spot. So many people do that. It's just wrong. Surveillance have changed that, but also even before, you just take what? You don't. No way. What it didn't play frog. Opponent, you are crazy in the cabeza. I'm just gonna go Overlord. They can't start scolding that. You can consign to memory. That's pure card advantage. You don't even consign. Allora, take which enchanter or do I take failure? Let's think about this. I already have lands. I think I'm taking failure. Is the new place big enough to host my new home? Yeah, it's big. My new home is big. But to host an 8 player cube, that means having 7 friends. I am over 30 years old. Having 7 friends, sorry, gathering 7 friends at the same time at 30 years old, it's like saying, I don't know, you go to you don't go to Venice because of the mosquitoes, you know? That's just impossible. I drew back-to-back land, by the way. Not easy in a deck that has barely 20. Yeah, it only happens if you pay something. Let's say you pay dinner and then you can gather 7 friends. But maybe you can organize, but like someone will give up at the last moment. Allora, my opponent can and probably will win this game. I think that this frog plus all the counters that you have up, it will be good enough. Because also I haven't drawn any solitude or push, but can be here. Oh, this one fa cacare. Go. Thoughts on why Oculus decks are not doing well in RCs? I mean, the answer is clear. It's just worse than the other decks, and that's it. Like, you don't have to come up with many clever answers. All right, I'll play this Orc. I think it's the worst one of the 2 drops I have. Could it be more true? Thanks for the honesty. I mean, it's just competitive magic is very simple. Very simple. The important events, you can see the numbers and they show up. Of course, like like look at the top 8 challenges and be like, oh wow, there's 8 Boras in the top 32. You banned Boras. No, people play fast decks in challenges and shit. But the RCs and the PTs, the numbers are clean. If 4 people play Nadu top 8 PT and like 8 more, whilst they should have banned Nadu that weekend, instead they waited for 3 months. And this is all like a long problem that has happened for a while. Anyway, I drew Solitude here, which is gonna take down the Psychic Frog. They do have Consign, which can stifle the Solitude, but I have even Interrupter for that. Huh. Allora, let's you don't know why people keep Cyborg Spellbound for Orzhov. I think I'll pass. I think they must play this Consider now. If they don't, I think I'm still fine and waiting. I have a protection with Avon. No, okay, they don't. They're playing well, by the way. You play Thoughtseize. Okay, we gotta respond to that. I'm gonna go Solitude, pitch Avon. Kill Frog. You're just trying to be polite. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. You are definitely polite. I appreciate you. I just giving you an easier answer. Okay, my opponent. Oh, okay. They want to stifle like an easier way of thought. Okay, I can go Aven. Also, plotting counters is broken because a card from plot can only be cast at instant speed. Sorry, a sorcery speed. So if it's an instant, it just gets screwed. That's really broken. Okay, so now my opponent will not have access to their engine, the frog, and will just lose to my engine, the overlord. We're just a battle of fair decks, so whoever gets to keep their engine wins. Opponent could have replicated for the consign. They could, but like last time I streamed, which was a few days ago, I knew that the consign was bugged and couldn't replicate. So maybe it is still is bugged. Have you played a version without Violet yet? I haven't. But also, they could have just needed one more mana to play this Consider Dead in End. You think they fixed that? All right. I think that the frog that can change now, Ketramose, honestly, maybe Copium, but I think it's possible that it changes things. I'm gonna get second planes. I was thinking about fetching on the turn for Godless Shrine, but I changed my mind. One of the few ways I can lose now, it's the Harbinger, so. Alright, that's a pretty broken draw. This deck is so good. You exile Felia. Oh, you have Spellbomb actually. No? Dai pure, c'hai sta cazzo di Spellbomb, ma che cazzo hai tenuto a fa'? Porca boia. Oh, you push. Oh, you drew push with your consider. Ah, that's why you kept Spellbomb. Okay. Alright. Wait until you play against Eldrazi. Eldrazi, so Eldrazi, I think it's the second best deck in the format because I think it's slightly behind on Breach, but I think it beats everything else. Everything else. It's a very good deck. I know. 13 to 10, I'm not gonna attack. And this thing is coming. This thing is coming. Why it was not Felia Flicker Solitude? Felia Flicker Solitude. What do you mean, Adi? Okay, you found another Thoughtseize, but I found another Felia. Okay, I think now I can attack. I'm just gonna actually main face Felia. Select the Ores of list that splashes blue for Consign and Lavinia. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. First match was close. This one was one of the least close matchup in a while. And I'll take a bathroom break and I'll return. I'll try to see if Twitch lets me do a commercial so that you can check that while I'm away. It can't, as always. All right, well, then no commercials. I'm sorry. I'll be definitely an archetype that won't be banned, at least. Surprised I didn't play Amulet today. I don't. Amulet really doesn't get good views because the people that play Amulet will not watch a random person play Amulet because they're like so smart. Oh, speaking of which, that's Amulet. Also, the other day, I played Blue Red Merc 2021 and I went 2-3 beating 2 Amulets, so I don't even think it's a good deck. I mean, a person won the RC America with it. Congrats, but you know, that's not gonna conclude anything. 16 out of top 32 decks in Portland are Breach. Yeah, and actually it'll be like that for like 2 full months, you know. This is looking bad. I don't think I can win. Maybe my hand was weak. Could be. Could be that my hand was weak. Also, I want a second Shadowy Backstreet. Alright. I'll take that. It's very good here. Can then ephemerate it. Okay. Let's go. Attack. And then I'm gonna go ephemerate on White Orchard Phantom. Um, hmm. The question. Let's think about this, because I can also go Skyclave on Amulet. Let's think about this. I think I'd rather go ephemerate Thalia this turn, so I'll let him make a construct, and then I'm gonna ephemerate the Saga. Alright, they don't make a construct. I don't know why. And then we kill Saga. I think it's much better than killing the Gruul Turf. How do my Prailies go? I didn't play any. Okay, my opponent can go for Titan here. Thanks to Lotus Field. I didn't see it coming. There was not a way for me to dodge this. I've tried my best. I was just on the draw against a good draw. A game isn't over, though. I wish this push was at least one Solitude. It would have won me the game. The game shouldn't be over. Maybe it is. I don't know. The problem is that, of course, like opponent still has a Titan in play. Right. And also, doing that in their turn on my push Revolt. Yeah, on the play we would have won for sure. I mean, it's the same thing as match game one against Breach. On the draw, they had turn one Emery. We did like struggle and almost got back, but eventually the play draw is just too big. The play draw in Modern has never been so big. The difference between play draw, it really just it's just insane right now how big it is. You can't really play any card that prevents you for that. Like Force of Negation and Solitude, I guess, are the only two. Yeah, yeah, free spells are great, and they should be incentivized to play as many of them as possible, and not banned, unlike they are. Crazy. All right, they got Shift and Woodland Saga. It's unfortunate this thing has X proof because we could maybe make them unable to pay the pact, but obviously it can't. Buongiorno Lupo. How are you, my friend? All right, we need to top deck an answer to this Titan here. Which land do I want to kill? Probably Saga. Saga or Ambir Battlement? What do you guys think? I'll go for Javier Battlement. House coming from a new house. It's good. Internet works. Microphone works. There's not that much echo. So yeah. You think it's Woodland the hit? I have nothing in the graveyard for now. I draw another Ephemerate. E va bene, dai. I'm going to attack with Thalia. Blink White Orchard Phantom. And then I'll Skyclave the Amulet. Winner has to pay the pact, remember? I think I'm gonna destroy... Sorry, remember, is this tapped? You may switch over a planescard putting the pact to tapped. So I don't have a way to have push up or ephemerate up. Let's think about this. Maybe I don't. Yeah, maybe I actually don't tap out here. And I just pass. Holding up ephemerate plus push if they play Dryad. I think that's not a bad idea. I mean, obviously, Amulet of Vigor is a strong card, and I mean, but like I think I can die to Dryad if I tap out, so I'm just gonna let him, yeah, not tap out here. This one kills. So many options, right? So many options here. I think I'm going to kill the Valakut. No, Saga. I could also go for my Flagstone. I mean, this is usually you don't survive to multiple attack of Titan. Okay, they ran out of forests. They ran out of forests here. So I think I'm going to ephemerate the White Archer Phantom and kill that Shifting Woodland. Yeah, the Lotus Field just won my point in the game. Is this land common? Do do they all play it now? Because like it really won them the game. Stock, yeah. Yeah, having X proof is incredible. Who's with Analyst Lumra? Are they still doing that? I thought they stopped doing that. How can you deal with Titan? Solitude. I obviously need to draw it, but I think like if I draw it, I don't know. They play a second Lotus Field. Okay. Wow, they sacrifice it. Is this a Zenith? Zenith for 3. Okay, they get Dryad, and we played around it. We played around this. You know why I just had to play around this? Because they got Valakut with Titan. It made me think that this was their plan. And I ephemerated the White Archer Phantom in my opponent upkeep, so now push is turned on. Once again, I am playing my best. It may not matter, but I'm playing my best. My opponent has 2 forest in end. I think maybe only one, maybe? Yeah, maybe only one. Or I certainly, yeah. Okay, my opponent has to make a land drop. And they have, of course, one more. Okay, they go to combat. I'm just gonna push this thing. I don't want to... Maybe I should have let them attack and get lands. Yoppe. Thank you for the prime, and thank you, Grill, as well, for your prime. Buongiorno, Ale. Tu. I have another Stone Rain coming. This game is so weird because my opponent is getting 2 extra land per turn, and we are stone raining 2 lands per turn. The problem though is a 6/6 that comes in every time. They get the fourth Urza Saga and a Boseiju. And I take 6 damage, of course. You have to be aware of Lumra. Yeah. Lumra wins. Not much to be aware of. Expedition map, sure. And you pass. Alright, my turn. Rebound. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on White Orchard Phantom. It doesn't matter. I'll destroy Bazeju, and then I'll destroy Saga. Okay. Uh, I could have also gone, actually, now that I think about it, Skyclave and hit both of their cards. So, because I'm at 7. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to let them with Amulet of Vigor in play and just hit map. Well, I can play a land even though it doesn't matter too much. And then I'm going to flicker White Archer Phantom and kill Saga. I'm letting you live with Amulet of Vigor, which may not be a great choice, but what are you really doing with it? You know? Here I could have, yeah, I could have had you have Boseiju instead of Amulet. Maybe it was better if they had Boseiju in play instead of Amulet. Oh, sure. I just don't think. Okay, to get Summoner Spark. I'm gonna F6 here. Is this an F6? You got Analyst, Aftermath Analyst. That's okay, I can concede to that. Alright. I mean, I think I survived long enough. I survived long enough, let's just say. Good day, Otashi. I don't love Thoughts is too much. We'll see. How's the stream going? It's going well. We're playing a fun deck. That's also winning a whole bunch. That's the best combination for a streamer. Maybe Emperor of Bones is not great. Push. Maybe push can be bad. Let's take push out. Maybe I can take out another Emperor of Bones. Do we know who won the tournament in America? Amulet Titan. If you go on Twitter on either SCG or Play MTG, you'll find it. Okay. How was the stream? Did you guys watch the stream? When I've been the Solitude. Ether Vial. It's not ideal on turn 2, but I think it's still better than anything else I have going. Went with Forest Go. The multi 6, I think. Second Forest. Crazy. Saying the stream was good, but no moderation in the chat. Yeah, when you watch a big event of Magic, always have chat hidden. So like Rule number one. All right, Emperor of Bones. I think I'm going to exile the Solitude. Because if they go Dismember, it sucks because I just lost to this Solitude. Oh yeah, you do have Dismember. Okay, it's fine. I have another one. Spelunking. Mm-hmm. A coin. Wow, you gain 4 life. That's not a common play. All right. Pass. Last game they played only 3 forests. So I'm gonna start the land destruction plan soon. Right now they can't, or at least I think they can't. If they go dual land, can they just go for Titan? Like if they go for Gruul Turf, do I have priority? I don't think so actually. So maybe that was a mistake I did. Hmm. Yeah, because this doesn't go in the stack. Like if Splunking was an Amulet of Vigor, I could have responded, but this just comes to play untapped. Well, you know that coverage is already a loss, right? You know, it costs tens of thousands of dollars and it doesn't. Oh wow, and it doesn't put back any, almost any. So I understand the. All right, let's do this. Let's go White Orchard Phantom. And now the question is, do I want to ephemerate? I don't think so. Put may have another dismember and it's very annoying. I'll just untap here. Yeah. I want to hope that it's WotC money though and not SCG money. The coverage. I want to hope that. Alright. Here I'm untapping. Again, I don't feel like I want to play. Ooh, what's this? Oh, possession my Vaya? Oh, Kaboya. No, no, no. I wish it didn't happen, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Bro. Okay. Recruiter. Question is now, do I want to go Flicker Wisp? Yeah, I think so. So this is just Stone Rain now at this point. Got 3 forests for Dryad. And they pass. Wow, I didn't even have a land drop. At least, at least, I can't Stone Rain any lands anymore. I'm gonna get Overlord. Oh, I can't. In paper, though. Sorry, I'm joking. I think Witch Enchanter, I guess. Play it as untapped land. Tap for 5. Alright, they're tapping for red mana. Vampire's Vengeance. Alright, okay, I can go Ephemerate uh here. Links this one, Witch Enchanter. It dies. Kill that. Rebound. Kill that. I'll leave you with the blood. Draw. Do I want to play Ether Vial or hold up mana? Or just hold up mana now. Let me put in Ketramose in this deck. No? No? I think Ketramose is only good with Frog. Aftermath Analyst. Bah, let's just do this. Okay. So we have to watch out for Vampire's Vengeance. My sideboard is just mono bad cards, so let's submit this. If I were on Flicker Wisp was a play you didn't see coming, yeah. I think it was a good play. Yeah, this deck tickles my gameplay fantasy. I really enjoy gameplay like this. Couldn't keep 7. This is not a hand I'm proud to keep, but I think I'll keep it. Yeah, yeah, this deck's super fun. Wow, Mirror Pool. Okay, I definitely get to the dual land because if I draw a double white card, I need to have a double white. That's okay. I can take Malevolent Rumble when in doubt. Just take the next card I can play with Thoughtseize. I'll play Shadowy Back Street. And then I'll Thoughtseize again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take Endurance. And your hand is super bad, I think. Sure, you can go Dryad, but I didn't even have extra land, and we have Witch Enchanter for it. Second Poseiju does nothing. Dismember does nothing. You may be like, oh, they kept a bad end. Not really, though. They had Rumble. They just, I think, They just kept a hand, and, you know, they drew pretty poorly. So I think post sideboard, I think it's fine. I don't know. Not a Titan expert for sure. All right. What do I get here? Obviously, I can choose any card I want from the game, except Overlord. I'll probably sell on Solitude, just in case. There's gonna be a solid dude here, yeah. You think Flicker Wisp? I don't know, I don't think so. Destroy lands, and it doesn't destroy anything. It just turns their bad lands into forest. It's the same thing. Play Shriekmaw. Time is it? Man, almost 2 hours, and I've barely played 3 matches. It's the second time they fix red mana with Witch Vengeance. In MH4, there will be a Peach Wasteland Elemental. Nice. Pretty cool. What color? White? Okay, they drew a good land there. Semi-Guard Chamber. Pick back Echoing Deeps. Uh, Alright, I'm gonna go Marsh Floods Go. I really want the second Shadowy Backstreet. I don't know why the player decided to cut it. Like, there was always two Shadowy Backstreet in this deck. Oh, that issue. I can't believe Peach Elemental got as much hate as they did. They kind of like saved Modern. They even got banned now. Anyway, let's go Failure. I'm gonna fetch here. Again, it's such a shame when you fetch and you get a shock land. I think they only got hate because they were expensive. That's like most of the things. All right, I'm gonna play Ether Vial, and I'm gonna hold up the Witch Enchanter. I'm at 9 life. I don't really know how I got there. I guess two Thoughtseize. Ooh, I should have. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I should have blinked Vial. I missed a +1/+1 counter. Sorry for the rant. Yeah, there was a lot of rant about that coverage thing, which makes me honestly unbothered. I really don't care at all about Twitch chat during big events. It's just a bunch of old players that want to complain about a card game they don't play anymore. It's always been like this forever. Like ever since I was a child looking at coverage. Ah, we don't know what to do. Like they have Dismember plus a card. Like I could go Solitude and Grazer, but it just feels bad. I guess I'm just gonna. Am I going to blink the Solitude? I know. Sorry, Ether Bio. I know it sucks. I really do. But yeah, I mean, it was such a punt that I didn't do this last turn. I'm so sorry. I missed that play last turn. But I don't think I can do much else here. So I just gonna do that bad play. Okay. Nothing. Yeah. I mean, we're both drawing pretty poorly, which doesn't say very good things about Modern if these are two of the best decks. But I guess lots of failure in our draws. That's like classic Thoughts's gameplay. You just Thought's twice, so both of us don't really do much. All right, I'm gonna hold the vial now. Jonah Daniel. Do I play this with this Chanter? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I may need all of the. Farouk. I did give you a land drop. I did. I knew you had. So maybe it was an ideal. Man, nothing is happening over here. Straight up nothing. I draw spells. Overlord. Overlord be nice. Mai nella vita, porca Eva. Solo del cazzo di terre. And if I went Solitude on this and attacked, I would have dealt so much damage this game. Alright, player's doing something. What is it? Dismember? I think so. I think it's a dismember. So I'm finally gonna use this ephemerate. I've been slow rolling. Gonna try and sleep. Yeah, good night. Alright, you had a lot of dismembers. Niente, okay. Go. You're happy that Amulet won in the end? Amulet fans? Thank, thank you for yelling at the clouds. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yelling at the clouds is why chat are made, right? Reddit, Twitch chat. Poseggio my vial. I mean, do I even have lands left? One. Dio caro, pescare tutte, porca Eva. Alright, you have one card in hand, it's probably bad. But you're 8. Alright, is it time? I mean, they clearly don't have Titan. I think I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to. I'm going to. Return clock. Let's go. Flicker Wisp. Va bene. I'm just going all in here. I'll play Flicker Wisp on Witch Blessed Meadow. And play Witch Enchanter. Maybe I don't play Witch Enchanter. I can also Flicker Wisp the Shadowy Backstreet. Maybe that's better. Vial. Tanta merda c'era. Okay. Alright, basically draw a card with Flicker Wisp. Come on, opponent. Don't draw Titan now. No. No. No, eh. Don't draw Titan now. Tolerate West Transmute. Kamadoska. Single Pact. Have you updated my stream room yet? Yeah, this is a new room. I don't think they can give it haste though. Man, if I had blinked this, I could have won the game by attacking with all. Oh no, that's not true, because they can gain life. No, I can't. They can't gain life. So I got punished because I didn't flicker this. Yeah, new house, new room, everything new, except me. I'm old. Crumbling Vestige does it. But what does it do? What does it do? You say does it. What do you mean with does it? They get haste and then what? They got Valakut Shifting Woodland. Yeah, I should have flickered the Witch Enchanter and not the Shadowy Backstreet. MTV Cribs? What's that? I'm not old because that means you're also old. Yeah, no, I'm super young. 24? Draw? Terra. Ma porca la madonna. Porca. E ho perso. I lost. Vaffanculo. I lost. They just copy the Dryad. I'm lost. Dio caro. If I blink the Witch Meadow Blessed, I think I have it. E ho perso. I lost. I lost. Vaffanculo. There's no outs. How long was this the take? Yeah, basically All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to stop the video now, but I want to play more of this deck. So there will be more videos with this deck in the next time. Also, if this is the first video you see on YouTube, I've made already like 4 or 5 of this, so you can definitely go back and watch them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and more video coming soon.